Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is May the 6th, 2021. Guess what? We're going to give you all the price prediction in the market for Zomedica. You guys can tell we did a follow-on video for this particular stock prediction we had ongoing on April the 27th. We're going to talk about that. And then we're going to talk about where we're expecting the price to go in the market in Zomedica so that we can be prepared and in position to win, right? This is the only competitive advantage we have in these stock markets is we need to be ahead of everyone else and meet them once they actually realize as to where the market is going to go. So if you want to participate, if you want to join us, hit the like button, share the video, and also subscribe. You want to come back here again and again in all actuality so that you can learn as much as possible in relation to calling the markets. Okay, so now let me break this down real quick. I told you that we came through on April the 27th, telling you all that we were still expecting the market price in Zomedica to go higher in price, and it did. Actually, the same day that we did our video, the market in Zomedica opened all the way up here towards our restriction line. You can see that. Okay, so now we told you on that particular video that we will still come in and TP out the market right there around our restriction area. Now, it had to have been relatively quick. The market in Zomedica opened right there on April the 27th at our restriction area. So if you didn't get out the market at that particular time, then as the day went on in trading, the value of Zomedica dropped in price. So you would have minimized your profit taking the longer you would have waited on April the 27th. Which it goes that way, right? So if you were to get in the market right there and got out, that's about 14.5% of us expecting the market in Zomedica to go higher. And that was all the way back here on April the 15th, April the 14th, and when we initially created this prediction. So it has taken us a while just for that market to come towards our first area of TP or take profit area, which is around our restriction point. Now, let's say you're not into it, you didn't catch that, let's say you missed it. You will have to be at a loss right now at 23 point, almost 24% market loss. Okay. This is why you need to be ahead of the game. This is why you need to anticipate price movement. So once that market actually gets to that location in this particular situation right here, you should have reacted. You should have acted relatively quick and said, this is it. I'm bouncing. I'm out. I'm taking the bag. I'm walking out the store, rather than being under some surmised ideas that the market in Zomedica is going to continue to break out and we're going to see the price hit $10. Right? We need to be a little bit more conservative and realistic in price movement. Right? There's a plethora of YouTube channels hyping all of these stocks up, telling you to continually buy them on the dip, telling you that the month of May is going to be positive for the stock market, when the price chart is not reflecting that at all. You need to be careful on who you listen to or what you're watching in terms of these ideas as to what the market price is going to do. All right, so that is that. Let's get in position to capitalize on the next price movement in Zomedica. So the first thing I'm going to do is we need to see if this market in Zomedica is still in a uptrend. Okay, that is the first thing. And we are. So the market in Zomedica is still in a uptrend. That is one of the best things for us to see right now. In order for us to really grasp that this market in Zomedica still has the ability to go higher in price because this trend hasn't been broken. This is the second time of us coming and testing this ascending line. So as I go throughout these time frames, pay attention to see if it's a higher chance that the trap is going to come in and break that ascending line. Because if so, we already understand that the market is going to continue to drop in price and we're not going to anticipate higher movement. This is where the idea or the decision is going to be made as to whether or not Zomedica is going to continue to go higher or we're going to see the market completely drop in price. So we're not going to be surprised either way it goes because the chart already tells us precisely what is anticipated to do. Okay, this is it on a 3-day time frame. So Currently, this market in Zomedica likes 86 cents. We talked about that on our last couple of videos. So we are at a crossroads right now in the market in Zomedica. Either the market's going to hold this trend, this ascending line, and the market's going to hold support. That's a double whammy, right? That gives us a lot of credibility and confirmation if the trap is able to do that. Okay, because right now he doesn't have that ability to hold the support area of 86 cents, even keeping that price above our ascending line. It is not being revealed as of this moment. What about on the 5-day? This is the 5-day time frame, right? We're about to start a new 5-day price bar in the market in Zomedica and take a look at what the result was on this last completed one. Right, we saw the market close on the low of that 5-day price bar. That tells us that this market is still weak. So 86 cents, even that ascending line, is not anticipated to be maintained as support. So we need to identify where will be the next area of support. And I'm seeing on the low right here on this 5-day price bar from April the 15th, which is around 72 cents. So we're going to eye the market in Zomedica coming down to 72 cents. The 5-day price bar is telling us that this market is currently still weak, even here on the weekly time frame. 2-day time frame, the market here is still weak. So yes, the market in Zomedica is still weak. We're not expecting this price to go higher at this particular moment. The only premise that would change that outcome or this outlook would be for us to see the market in Zomedica increase in volume and then confirm that it's going to hold support right here at 86 cents and even keep price above that ascending line. Looking at this on the 2 weeks time frame, take a look at the market action even here on the 2 weeks. Okay, we have one more day and 10 hours left before this market concludes, and we're currently seeing the market in Zomedica close on the low of a 2-week price bar. So this market in Zomedica is still weak, and sad to say, in 2 weeks I wouldn't even be surprised to see this market come down around 59 cents. All right, so let's do this. We're going to go ahead and play the weakness in the market in Zomedica. And we said the first area was going to be around 72 cents. Okay, now that shows you that the trend is going to be broken. That's still about 14% market movement to the downside in Zomedica, right there around 72, 73.5 cents. Okay, right there. The restriction area currently, the closest one, it's right there around $1.07. Okay, so we're not really seeing a massive area of trading in the market for Zomedica. We're not, but we understand that there's no strength currently involved in the market in Zomedica, so we're not going to be tricked. You know, the trap is not going to psych us out into thinking that this market is currently a buy, because right now he's telling us that he's not feeling that. So we're going to continue to play this market in Zomedica with the weakness. You can tell it's not extremely weak. We're just taking the market back down to the support area from April the 21st. That's it. Now we get weakness continue there, then yeah, that 50 cent area I talked to you about is back on the table. Okay, so let's be on the lookout for that. I'm going to get rid of this support area here and just watch the market on this ascending line. Pay attention to the market action alongside that ascending line. It's going to tell us everything we need to know. Okay, right now, based off the 5-day time frame, the market is still looking weak, and that's the market we're going to follow. Now it's your turn. Questions, comments, let us know. Tell me, where do y'all expect the market price in Zomedica to go? I'll say over the next, what, 3 weeks? Next 2 weeks. Let's do next 2 weeks. Tell me where you think the market price in Zomedica is going to be in the next 2 weeks. And that's it. We're in position. We need to sit back, chill out, wait until the market gets to where we need it to go. Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.